welcome back. We're back with Sunny Chong, and today we'll be talking about doggy kindergarten. So, Sunny, what led you to open a doggy kindergarten here in Singapore?
Kindergarten, this concept was initiated when one day I was thinking, how can we improve the dog training kind of activities in Singapore? So I was looking at my daughter going to school. So, we can actually have a full day school, just like kids going to school. So we can use that kind of format. So I went to study the timetable and all these things. I find that it's good because they have different periods. Different periods do different subjects, and different subjects will benefit them in certain areas. But as a whole, they benefit them as a complete kind of education system. So we start to look further inside on what can we duplicate the kids and the dogs kind of activities together. So we see, first there's school bus to fetch the kids to the school, and the kids go back as well. So, okay, let's provide school bus service. So here we go. So now we have school bus to pick up and drop off. Yep. So don't have to trouble owner. So owner love it because the owner there have to send there and then he comes back and nice pick up again and go again. So it's very troublesome. So now we have our full team of school bus supporting these activities. The next thing we think of is, then kids go to school, mommy don't have to follow. That's interesting. So how about we do the same? So now dogs go to school, the parents no need to come. Yeah. So that's good because owners can do their own things. I don't have to trouble them to come. So now when the dogs come to school, right, then they must have a program outline of what they are going to learn. So we came out with this program that we sent to the owner prior to them joining the school. So owner can read about it, what's going to happen. So when the dog come to school, right, they learn, but they cannot come back and tell the parents what they learn because they cannot talk. So how? So we have a media team. The media team, we have about six person in our media team now. They will capture moments. They'll capture all these videos, photos, and they will send to the owner whenever the dog is here. So the owner can match, 10 to 11 o'clock, they are doing this, 11 to 12. So in a way, we actually breach this communication system across to them. Yep. So it's also a way for them to check on whether is our school is performing what we have committed as well. Yep. So every stage of their whatever they are doing is all recorded and owners are fully informed. All right. So when they come to school, they have math, they have science, they have English, so different subjects. So we come up with some subjects that may help your dog. So for example, socialization is one subject. So this I find very important. So every time when they come, they will have this subject. It's a very important subject to do. Right? Then the next one is obedient drills. They have learned how to understand commands. That's where every time that they come, they will have. Then they will have PE lessons. Just like we have PE lessons, is to actually drain out the energy so they are more balanced, they can focus better. So our PE lessons is our swimming, which we introduce swimming because swimming is the least injuries. And then they can really exercise, rather than we want them to go and run and all these things. So it's a good exercise that is very welcome as well by owners. They love it as well. Yep. And then we have this thing called distraction and conditioning class. That's where we place our dog on a daybed and then we come up with human lifestyle distractions. For example, bicycle, for example, a thunderstorm, umbrella, people dancing, drum roll. And then on festival, we will have like the Santa Claus dancing. And then we have Halloween and different characters. Yeah. So all this will create a distraction to them. And then they get used to it. In some of the videos, you will see that the dog actually fell asleep. Actually, that's even better. That means they are totally immune to it. So with this kind of introduction, right, when they goes out in a realistic walks with their owners, the dogs are not so easily, what's this, what's that? They are not so easily distracted, and they can focus better as well. So we have the socializing, obedience drills, PE lessons, distraction class, and we have this thing called adventure walks. Adventure walks means we bring them to different parts of Singapore now to practice. Now, real life, you have to walk by my side. Yep. So they will have to go for their walks in a group setting as well. And we go to Marina Bay Sands, we practice queuing up like 50 dogs in a sit and stay environment where they will take pictures. Can you imagine how many people are watching at that moment? And the dogs are still there. So it's very impressive. If you look out of our IG, you will be, wow. Yeah, these are not magic. It's because there's a lot of back end things that's going on. Yeah. And in every stages of their learning, right, we have the K1, K2, which is similar to primary school. And then they go into the N1, N2, is something like the secondary school. And then they have the P1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where they go into the A level or the university part. So every level we actually do in such a way that owner is able to track their learning journey, what to expect as well. Yep. So in every level that they go, at the end, right, there is a test and assessment. The test and assessment, right, is not to test the owner, is to test the dog. So my trainers or our trainers will be doing whatever we need to achieve in the program that's given. And this video is called assessment test video. It will be sent to the owner. What we're trying to do here is that we're trying to tell the owner, see, this dog can do everything according to the program. Now, if this same dog can do everything, comes home, cannot do, there's nothing wrong with the dog now. Now it's the owner that need how to handle. So how do we bridge this part? So this part will be on Sundays. We have this session for skill transfer. That's where we invite owners to come down to the school. We teach them how to handle. Now, the difference of this arrangement, right, as compared to the traditional way is that now when the owner comes, right, how come Ken already? He can walk already. How come he's no more pulling? That's because we are the one that sort things out first. We are the trainers. The owner, right, is actually a handler. It's quite similar to, the forces, right? They have dog trainer, they have dog handler. So we are something like simulating like the trainer. So the owner is something like the handler. But the owners are happy because they can handle already. So things becomes easy. It's easier to determine now what went wrong. Yeah. And then it's easier way and more enjoyable way to go for lessons as well.
Do they have homework?
Yes, they have homework. But we don't really force the owner. They have to do the check on them and mark. No. So usually owners, right, how we do is that we motivate them by showing them that, see, this dog can do already. Because in the enrollment form, right, they will write down what is their concerns. So they constantly check, am I approaching that? My dog pulling on leash, they will try and they will try. So in a way, it's their homework already. So they are more willing voluntarily to do it on themselves.
So what makes a good doggy school facility? If pet parents are on the lookout for one, what should they look out for? What kind of maybe certain programs or certain type of environment that they should look out for?
I think they should look out for some very important few factors. Number one is, of course, the structure of the program. There has to be a continuous learning, a journey to have an end goal in mind. So every stages, there must be some benchmark of what you can achieve. And as they go along higher, right, of course, the difficulties get higher. And that's where you see a different dog in every level. They become closer and closer to us, the human. They can live better together with us. Program structure, very important. Number two, again, dogs cannot come back and tell you what they learn. So there must be a good updates. So owners can easily, from their home, they can match what is happening. And they are convinced that the dog is progressing. So they are very well informed of what is the progress as well. Yeah, the content of the programs is important. It has to be so-called relevant to what we want to achieve, so that this dog blend into the family, right? So it has to be accordingly, yeah. So it's what the owner wants as well. Then of course, this thing is the other one is the assessment. They must be able to know whether did they achieve at the end. And finally, I think very important is there must be some acknowledgement that the dog has achieved something, So owner and dog can be proud of their achievement as well. So we have this thing called the certificate ceremony or the graduation.
So also got like 毕业典礼. So will they wear like graduation hats?
They are wearing it.
Oh wow!
Yes.
So for this kind of course, like you stated like N1, N2 or K1, K2, right?
Yes.
So it goes by their age or the
Their
period?
ability.
Their ability.
Based on the ability. And in our school, right, we follow very, very closely to the kids' school. So on festival like Chinese New Year, like Christmas and all this, our school will be transformed into the Chinese New Year kind of setting. And we have this thing very interesting is that we believe that every dog should have a good memories or properly recorded of what happened during this phase of their life. So when they come to school, we have a very professional team of photographer that will capture all these moments. For all you know, right, some owners don't even have a proper decent photo of their dogs. Yeah. So we do have this professional team that will capture all these moments of when the dog is here, especially all this Chinese New Year, Christmas. They will receive a very beautiful pictures that they can keep. Yep.
So I think that is very precious.
It's very precious. It's very precious. A lot of our owners, when we meet them after 15, 20 years later on the street, they will show me, remember this dog? Yeah. So it's something that, it's something very good that they receive. And we think that it's something very good. So we actually place a lot of emphasis on recording your life, what they're doing now, at least at the stage with us.
The
journey is properly recorded.
Yeah.
And what are the benefits of sending their dogs to doggy school as compared to keeping them at home?
Well, I would say that now imagine your kids again. I like to relate to kids. Yeah, you send your kids to school as compared to you keep your kids at home. So of course the exposure first is you lack of all this exposure. The more exposure you have, you become more in tune to what is happening. Yeah, you are able to adapt to the society better. You're able to be more flexible in things, understanding. You're able to blend into whatever group that you are in better. You lock at home, you actually cut off from the world. You don't know what's happening. Every little thing you get excited, you start to bark. You start to be excited, and then you get there's no windows for you to have a breather. So you destroy things in the house. Yeah, so everything is you actually 脱节. You break away from what's happening already. Yeah.
So you mentioned just now your curriculums, right? The
Yes.
different parts of it. So usually which part is the dog's favorite?
I think socializing, swimming, going out, adventure walks.
Socializing is they start to bark to each other, communicate, is it?
Socializing? No, it's not. It's not bark at each other.
then 你回答我.
Socializing means first the big and the small dog will be separated. That's for the safety.
Okay.
All right. Then we have enough manpower to ensure this law and order as well. Then they will learn how to interact together, because you must understand dog is a pack animal. They are not individual. As a pack, right, they have to understand respect. They have to understand hierarchy so that they learn. So as they go out, right, they know what is respect and rules. They do not climb on each other. They do not pin down each other, and they do not come to the face and growl at each other. So all these are manners that is being taught during socialization.
Do dogs have cliques? Like, in school you have your different cliques, right? Do they have cliques?
Yes, they have clique, but
Like
not
good-
necessarily it's the same breed. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's like good friends, is it? Like I'm good friend with this.
Really?
Like
Is there a way they choose their cliques?
Well, they just find each other. I mean, they
just
know how
like-
to sort out themselves, basically.
So you do see
I would think that it cannot be one that is very. I want the alpha that mixed with a member. Usually, it's quite a balanced group, I must say.
Then do you get the poor thing ones that are like left alone, no one want to spend time with them?
Antisocial one.
Yeah, do you get this kind as well?
Maybe at the beginning it's shy. They are shy, but after a while they will know how to click in because they are born in They are born to be a group.
Yeah, so just now you also mentioned about safety. So how do you ensure the safety of dogs and the well-being of the dogs in your care?
Safety starts as early as before they sign up to the school. So for the past 30 years, I will visit them personally, every single home, every single owners, to have a first encounter with your dog first. So from there is my first line. So I already know who is coming. And after interacting, I roughly will also know what is the temperament and what are the precautions that we should do. And after talking to owners, we have more information. So we are in a better position to guide this dog when you first day of school. Yeah. We don't reject dog, but if it's the temperament is such that it's not suitable, we have other programs for them. Not necessarily has to be in the school. Yeah. When at the school, we have all our trainers, which is well trained, to ensure this law and order as well. Yeah. Our safety also includes the transport as well, from owners' home, pick up all the way to the school and sending back. So we have all our SOP, all our tracking device to make sure no dog is left behind, and they are properly secure and handled as well. We also have weekly training for our staff, the drivers, the handler, on how to hold the leash properly and how to put the collar, how to check whether is it too loose or whether you're pulling too tight, up and down the school bus and all these things. So we have all this training going on. Yep. So this are some of the ways that we ensure safety. Every single activities, there's SOP basically.
Yeah, so there's actually quite a big, there's quite a lot of work behind it to ensure that all your team is also well trained to handle and manage all situations during when the dogs are there.
Yeah, it's similar to every children's school, human school. There's always SOP, there's always rules, what to do, what not to do, and then reminder, retraining, and then you reminder meetings to ensure all these things.
So do pet parents have to pack anything for their dogs when they send them to school?
Well, we issue every owners with doggy school bag.
Oh.
So some of the common items packed are treats. Some of them have their own water bottle, although we do have water fountain in the school. Towels when they go for swimming. Some want to have their own shampoos, the dog shampoo, so they will pack as well. Some of them they want to have some afternoon snack and all this, they'll pack.
So you mentioned shampoo and the dogs do swimming.
Yes.
So that means you will blow dry.
We shower them and blow dry when they swim.
Oh, then what if you have a very thick coat dog? Like for example, like Bichon.
We still have to shower and blow dry, same.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
The treatment all the same.
Very long time.
Yeah, like for example, those
I
that
mean, like triple coat.
compared to a pug, right? Then just shake. Okay, can now. Then the Bichon.
We have 6 person just doing this every day.
Wow.
For helping on the grooming,
the showering and the blow dry. Yeah, so it's a very big team.
Shower with
it's
the
a very
swim.
big team.
Yes.
The owner
Yeah,
don't
you
need
get
to
the owner no
you
need.
kind of get a shower at the same time.
Yes.
It's very worth it, right? You get a shower at the same time.
So this swimming is every day.
No. Depending on the package they have.
Oh,
So the swimming sessions will be allocated accordingly. Because swimming, as you has mentioned, some very thick coat, so take a long time. But the main purpose of coming to school is not for swimming. It's a PE lesson.
it's exercise.
There's an exercise. So there are still very important subjects to cover. So it cannot be everyday swim because that will take up the time as well. So it's allocated based on if there's PE on that day. Yeah.
And this podcast is proudly sponsored by Hill Science Diet. Did you know about 70% of your cat and dog's immune system is located in the GI tract? A well-balanced gut plays a vital role in a pet's overall health, influencing everything from digestion to immune function and behavior. Hill's Science Diet Perfect Digestion is specially formulated to support healthy digestion with a breakthrough blend of Active Biome Plus technology to support each pet's unique microbiome for healthy digestion and overall well-being, giving your pets perfect poop in as little as 7 days. Available at pet shops, vet clinics, and online now. We talked about packing their bag for school, right? Is there a very interesting thing that pet parents have packed before that you're like, interesting, then they pack this?
Like what? They put their photo
Special
inside.
toy? I
Like,
don't know, like
so if
their
they
own
miss them, they
photo.
will like see the photo there. This is your
I would say that interesting all this I'll say that one common thing we see so because of our school, right, the way we structure this, right, is a continuous learning. So every level they advance, right, they will see their friends. It's the same classmate that they go, although some will drop out, some come in, but generally they roughly know each other. So the school bag becomes a way of communication.
Oh.
For example, right, they put in this toy, pass this toy to B. so that one also put their bag, this pass to that pass to that. It becomes a way of giving away presents.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
so
very
there's something
interesting.
very interesting as well. Yes.
Yeah.
So this school bag becomes a way that owners interact with each other as well.
So they leave you notes. What
They
to
will
do,
put
who
inside,
to
then they will put in
give.
the chat. I left a toy in this bag. Please pass this toy to his good friend.
But
And then
that's
they
just very
exchange.
sweet. Yeah, it's just like school when our our children was having like birthday party and we are giving out presents to other children.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And then school bag also serve as a way of school communication with the owners. So we put whatever we want to communicate with them into the school bag, so they will come back and see as well.
Oh, so it's like the exercise book where the teacher puts in something.
Something, then they will put it, just tell them there's something inside, go take a look. Yeah, like now we have introduced this in our school, right? There's this 3 months vet checks on all the health being of the every dog. So the vet will come and check on the dogs from head to toe see whether how, and then give a proper health check report. So this health check report will be placed in the school bag, and then they go back to the owner.
Oh, wow.
So it's really like the dog wearing a school bag and walk.
Yeah,
They
it's
will
a haversack.
carry their school bag?
The bigger dogs can carry, but it's actually more of imagine I have 70 plastic bag. How am I going to handle whose is whose? A bit tough, right?
So they write their name.
They have
onto
their
the bag.
names labeled on each individual bag.
Oh.
So back to you're saying that all these dogs, when they about to visit the school, you actually go for the first line to
Yes.
visit them in the home. So what happens is the dogs is a bit aggressive.
Well, we can propose to not come to school. We can do lesson at your home.
Before, I mean, start
We
out
can
with
start
lesson
with from your home. We can have maybe we can have a board and train kind of programs. There's many other arrangement. I'll say school is one of the arrangement. There's still many other arrangement, but we still can carry out the service to help your dog to achieve whatever you want.
I think one of the concerns that a lot of pet parents, like for example myself, is the health and safety of my dog. So I think things like the health check is really a big plus point for me, knowing that my dog has this, like for example, maybe annual health check kind of thing at your place. But at the same time, how do you also ensure safety protocols or hygiene protocols, knowing that in Singapore we also have some contagious things that dogs can catch?
Okay, now, yes, the part about, you mentioned about the vet checks, right? It's something that, also same thing, we look at the kids. So we see that, actually, they are like, when we were younger, right? There are doctors, there are vets, there are not vets, there's dentists, and now just come and check that you brush your teeth properly and all these things. So that's where this thing comes along. So it's good. About every 3 months, we are able to do extra over to make sure that they not only just come to school to learn, they also are safe and healthy as well. Yeah. So we give the owners an assurance that they are strong and healthy as well. From a third party point of view, a professional point of view. Now, from school point of view is that every day when the lessons end, right, we actually will clean up the entire training place. We'll scrub the floor. Every day we will scrub and wash. Yeah. So with all the very, how shall I say, the what do you call that? All the things, all the
Disinfectants.
yeah, the approved disinfectants that we can use as well. So yeah, so and then every 3 months we actually shut down the school to have a 1 week to clean up the entire school itself.
1 week school is closed.
Close.
Oh, so the dogs will be very happy 1 week.
Don't break. Yeah.
Term break.
1 week
Which
every
means
3
to say
months.
that
or so.
every year we have 4 weeks just to clean up the entire, tidy up the whole place. On top of every day we clean up the floor. So we drain off all the swimming pool water, clean up everything, yeah, and ensure all this safety and health.
Do the dogs need to be vaccinated?
Definitely. This is one of the prerequisite lah. And it's also mandatory to the owners to submit to the school before they come.
You really sound like like a MOE kind of school.
Yes.
Where all the vaccination have to take place, all the all the eye checks, the health checks and all
Yes.
that.
I think we are to the last step. Maybe I should add one more department called MOE. Just to check.
Yeah, just to check.
Change the
checks.
name. Yes.
So, what are the signs that a dog is enjoying or not enjoying school?
Oh, it's very obvious. We have any owners that say, my dog, right, whenever a school bus similar to yours drive past, they're already crying.
Excited to get on it.
Excited, they are crying. They're never to cry. They even show me the video as well. The landed property, right? The dog would be at the gate,
Waiting.
crying, waiting. When the similar school bus drive past, they start, the tail was wagging. So it's a very good sign of what they're like.
That shows that looking forward.
They're looking forward to come. And then they will jump onto the school bus themselves. Yes. If you look into our IG, there are also a lot of uploaded videos by the owners about how excited the dogs want to go to the school.
Yeah, I think definitely with this big structure that you have going on at the school, you have many departments and many roles in your school.
Yes.
Which role would you say is the hardest?
Every role is hard. Every role is because we are dealing with everybody's baby, or rather, yeah. So nothing can be compromised. So every role is hard in their ways. Yeah. So I would say that it has to be quite balanced lah. It's difficult to tell you which department is difficult. Each department has its difficult point. Yeah, you have to work hard for the task that they need to perform.
In fact, when you talk, I thought was the blowing on the fur swimming. That one should be the toughest because it's gonna get quite a long time to really blow dry.
So our transport department also is quite hard as well.
Yeah, I was thinking transport is quite hard.
Yeah.
Because,
They have to pick up as early as 7:30 a.m. Yeah. And by the time they send back is 7 p.m. And they will have to reach home. After that, then they drive home. And after that, they have to send out for tomorrow's pickup, the ETA, to the next group of customer. So it's also quite tough also by
So
transport.
everyone.
Everyone. My trainer side, they're the first one to reach every day. They need to have meetings to talk about yesterday's dog and talk about today, how to allocate, who to do what at 8 a.m. And then they have to clean up the place and they only go back like 6 something. After that, they have to do videos to send to the owners of what the dog has trained as well. Photographer side also, imagine there's so many dogs to take and they're going to edit and make sure every owner receive what they want to see, a beautiful capturing of all the moments for the owner. So every department, even our customer service, our coordinator, every day you have to coordinate so many.
Yeah, I think you really need to have a team that's really passionate at what they're doing.
Yes, all these things come down to passionate. if you ask me, how do we survive for so long? It's all about passion. Yeah, I must say that at our company, right, one of the things that I think most is common. I mean, one of the things that why all these people are willing to put in that extra as compared to other companies, that we have a common passion, and that is to work with animals. Yeah. So with this, they are willing to put in the extra bits. So it's not like, oh, it's 5 p.m. I need to go. They would stay a little bit more just to finish part, because we all know that all owners are excited to see what have their kids achieved today. They want to see how whether they enjoy or not. So they are prepared. Yeah. So the drivers are also excited to send the dogs back, because they see the owner's face. They also very happy.
So I'm sure like your trainers or your team, they do spend a lot of time with the dogs. So are there times where they grow so emotionally attached to the dog, when the dog graduate and like, okay, you know, they are not coming back, they've already graduated, that they feel like, wow, very sad.
Yeah. These are a lot of moments lah, you know, yeah. Especially when every year, right, usually in December, near to Christmas seasons, we actually build up a stage in the school. That's where we call it the Christmas party come graduation as well. So you will see the graduating dogs, right, will be performing on the stage. And the parents will come and they will sit and watch their Furbies doing all the, you know, the performance, and they start crying because it's so touching to see that the kids grow up.
Really similar to those K1, K2 kindergarten school.
Yeah, then everyone is like holding their cameras and videoing.
They because it's like you have a puppy that is like, then suddenly it's like, hey, grow up already. So it's a lot of very touching kind of moments.
Are they usually all puppies, or can a 5-year-old dog join?
We have 10 over years old also can.
Senior dogs.
Yeah, it come back to time. You just have to be patient. You just keep going. At our school, we also have we have 3-legged dogs also have sometime. Yeah. Some months ago. At the moment, we also got one that is one eye blind. So it comes back to patience and love lah. Just to be patient with them.
Every dog's the same.
Every dog's the same. To us,
The same
every
love.
dog is clever. Every dog is the same.
Yeah.
We just do the best that we can give.
Do they all start the semester at the same time? Will there be a dog that comes in maybe mid-semester?
Usually most of them will start from the stage 1, which anytime they can join. They only which level they join, but most of them they will start off with level 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Do they have dogs that have to redo a level 1 because they are so playful, they forget about the discipline?
Retain. If you start the program, you will graduate. But if you graduate really after 5 years, you come back, things may be different. Yeah, because the next phase after the primary school, right, is the off leash, is the N1, N2, and you get excited, you get worried because owner, hey, my dog off leash can or not?
Cannot. I tried before. Cannot.
Then they will prefer rather let's go back to the basic again. Yeah.
Okay, so they won't retain lah. It's just that after that they come back, they may have to go back.
They may have to do a refresher lah.
Refresher.
Refresher, yes.
Retain sounds to pet parents like paying more school fee like that.
Like gives you more
Well, it's
confidence, right?
the choice. It's owner's choice.
Yeah.
Every owner knows. Yeah, they don't. Okay, let's go to office car. They no, I think I'm not ready. Let's go back to the foundation again.
Do you have like best student award or like the prefects kind of thing?
Coming.
Oh really?
Yeah, coming. Monitor, prefects.
Yeah, I'm sure as parents we love to hear that. Hey, my dog is the prefect.
So prefect, does it mean that they are the alpha?
Prefect means they are able to be doing more tasks. For example, they can stand by the door while we bring the dog out. It's like prefect lah. You guide the kids lah. Yeah.
Okay.
Prefect means you are able to, for example, help us to pick up the school bag and bring to a certain spots.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wow. It's like
That
teaching you
is-
tricks.
yeah, it's a trick, but put into good use.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's
Very interesting.
Do you have school bullies?
No chance.
Nowadays,
No
very
chance.
common.
Yeah, very common.
Because
School
nowadays in
bullies.
school, oh,
Anyway, the school bullies, if there are, or there is, they will be handled by our discipline master.
Are you the discipline master?
No, the trainer.
Oh, you're the principal. He's the principal.
I'm the good guy. I'm the good
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, usually the principal is like the good guy, right? Okay. So, what are some common misconceptions that pet parents may have about doggy kindergarten?
Because this is rather a new concept, so if it's not explained properly, they will think that it's just another dog training school that comes for an hour and then they lock up and then in the afternoon they go back and doing nothing else. So the initial consultation and presentation and updates when they come to school is important. So for the past few years, because of all the SOP and all the good works that we have done, right? So it has properly set up what we are doing, and we have so far very good response and feedback, and also sharing among the dog industry, those that want to send to school. So they will share with them about the videos and photos, and owners are we are convinced, they are prepared to come. But still, this misconception is still happen for the very first time owner or very new owner in the industry.
Yeah, so hopefully with today's session, pet parents will have a clearer understanding of how doggy kindergarten can help their dogs, learn more things,
Yeah.
have a better socializations and
Yes,
everything,
yes.
rather than just staying at home alone.
I think school is something very interesting, and also really give the dogs more time to learn, to expose outside. Because like me is working in the whole morning to afternoon until evening time, and my dogs will be staying at home alone, watching at the four walls, entertaining themselves. It's good to really send them to some place that they can actually learn things and have activities. And by the time evening they are back, I think they are more than happy to really, stay with you, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a very good arrangement. Considering now, right, the younger generation treat dogs as their family members, as well as the kids as well. So they are more prepared to budget out this cost, which in a way is also benefit the family as a whole.
So so one last question for our session today. So if you could tell pet parents to do one thing that would make their dogs happier, what would you tell them?
I'll say that teach them and be confident that what they can achieve. Yep. So when you teach them, they know what to do. When they know what to do, owner will feel confidence. When they are confidence, the dog can do more things in the house rather than lock up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're more willing to bring you out. And nowadays, I have owners that will travel as far as Europe and fly with their owners as well. Yeah, they are more prepared to bring them to restaurant. And nowadays, you have cruise. They take flight to have holidays, no holidays. They send me pictures and all these things. All these things happen. It can only happen if the owners have confidence that this dog will behave. So, I guess, teach them and have confidence that they'll be ready for your family.
Okay, thank you so much, Sunny. I'm sure our viewers have really learned a lot from here. So if any of you would like to find out more about Doggy Kindergarten, we have put our link below. So just click in to find out more. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section and we'll try to answer them as well. Okay, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.